reported that the AFC M23 rebels have managed to contain the Ebola outbreak in areas under their control in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. According to data from the Congolese Health Ministry and the World Health Organization, only 4 Ebola cases have been recorded in rebel-held territories since the outbreak was declared on the 15th of May. This contrasts with other parts of the country where the virus continues to spread. Overall, the outbreak has infected 1,873 people and claims 672 lives. And for more on this, we are joined on the line by our correspondent in the DRC, Shukrani Bakomera. Jimmy, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much.
Update on the Ebola outbreak in the DRC.
Yes, thank you. The Ebola outbreak, they declared on May 15 remains just active public and a public health emergency, although its geographic distribution is highly uneven. The overwhelming majority of confirmed and probable cases have been reported in the Ituri province, which continue to be, of course, right now the epicenter of this outbreak. Smaller numbers of cases have been also detected in North Kivu and South Kivu, prompting authorities to strengthen the measure of struggling against Ebola. For the Nambe Ebola outbreak in the DRC, outbreak since it was declared it's the Bundibugyo virus. Now the confirmed case is 1,097.76, according to the number given by the Ministry of Health, and confirmed deaths are 2,000. 702, and the case fatality rate it's estimated on 36.4%. Many provinces, Ituri and DRC and North Kivu, but there are other affected provinces, even South Kivu and the Chopo and other areas have been recorded some cases, some Ebola cases. The responsible has led everything and the manager just to struggle against this Ebola. So, in brief, is this the update of Ebola for now, according to the numbers given by the Ministry of Health in the DRC?
Now, just speaking of the Health Ministry and the WHO data, the indication there is that the AFC and M23 controlled areas have recorded only 4 Ebola cases since the outbreak was declared on the 15th of May. Is it known what factors are being attributed to this lower transmission rate?
Yes, the relatively low number of reported Ebola cases in the IFC M23-controlled area has been attracted considerable attention among public health experts. However, neither the Ministry of Health nor and the World Health Organization has concluded that these areas are inherently less vulnerable to Ebola transmission. Several explanations are being considered. The first is epidemiological. The outbreak originated in the Ituri, meaning the initial chain of transmission were just concentrated there. Simply put, the virus had fewer opportunities to establish sustained transmission in areas under IFM 23 administration. And we can say also some local authorities have implemented public health measures such as the health screening to entry point awareness campaign, restriction, movement of symptomatic individuals. And these epidemiologists caution against in pretending the low case number as defined evidence that transmission is generally low in the area, of course, which are controlled by them 20, because according the WHO numbers and the investigation, I saw their reports. The one case which recorded in the DRC at the first in the North Kivu province in the area controlled by them 23 at the first time was being cured and healed due to some authorities, local authorities, of course, the IFM 23 authorities, they managed just to struggle in against this. Even if the Congolese government is trying to show that it's the service, but according some according some epidemiologists of WHO, they show that this outbreak or the contamination in the areas controlled by them 23 is on low. Reason why right now this is explained how WHO continue, of course, to emphasize that additional epidemiological investigation are necessary before drawing firm scientific conclusion. In
Well,
brief,
Jimmy,
is
thank you so
this?
much for
Yeah.
joining us. We are going to leave it there for today. That's our correspondent in the DRC, Jimmy Shukrani Bakomera, joining us on the line. It is 12:49 Central African time, and we're coming to you live from Johannesburg in South Africa on hashtag Africa Update Ask today. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has announced a campaign aimed at dismantling what he describes as the threat the International Criminal Court poses to U.S. sovereignty, claiming the court was interfering with U.S. military and law enforcement operations. Now, we want to know, how might the U.S. move against the ICC reshape Africa's long-running debate over the role, legitimacy and credibility of the court? Share your thoughts and your views on all our social media platforms. That's on X, Instagram at Channel Africa 1, on Facebook at Channel Africa. You can also send us your comments and voice notes on +27 83 288 6684. Hashtag Africa Update.